Cancer, what's up? My name is Dee. Welcome back to another Four Paths Healing Tarot message. We're doing a love reading today. I have some cards out here to get an idea of what the connections energy is like, what you all are working through together. I have some cards out here for you to see what's truly in your heart right now, what you're working through. I also have a placement out here for the person that you're dealing with. So whoever is on your mind right now, whoever you are working through some things with, this is who is in this reading, okay? Before we get started, I want to tell you that this reading is for a connection that has been incredibly challenging. And so for the lovers out there, Cancer, and you're like, no, we're good. We're doing really, really good right now. This likely is not your reading. And I would caution you to watch this because I don't want to create any sense of doubt if you know for a fact, like you know that your relationship is golden. This is not the reading for you. Okay, this is for folks that are going through something challenging, because this is a challenging energy that I'm picking up right now. More housekeeping stuff. I want to say thank you for your lovely likes, shares, and subscribes. I'm honored and I'm humbled and I'm grateful for you. So thank you, Cancer. I'm doing a love reading here, but if you are looking for just an energy read, I also post shorts every week for each sign. And this week it's going to be for career, money, and fortune in the shorts. So check out the shorts tab if you're interested in that at all. Okay? Cancer, as we get into this reading, you likely will have to switch around these energies because the connection between you and this other person is interwoven in an interesting way. So I could be channeling your person through you and vice versa, which leads me to you wonderful cross watchers who are here in the space. Welcome. The energy can be switched around because in deep connections, we tend to channel for each other. We are inviting our energy to be interwoven. So that might be what you notice. Switch the energies around the way that you need to. Let's begin. The connection has a spiritual soul path. It says a personal evolution within your relationship. Something about this connection between you and this other person, Cancer, you at this point, you definitely know and have come to realize that it is for some divine reason. And through this connection, you realize that not every relationship is going to result in marriage and this commitment that we see on TV and magazine and books, but it feels like, Cancer, you realize that in the connection that you have with this person, there was some interesting reason why this person is and has been in your life. So that is what comes up for me when I read that. Another one is real feelings that popped out here. It says, you share true romantic feelings worth exploring. Whatever this connection is, the basis of it has been that it's felt real. You all were able to draw each other in this connection in a real way. And that cannot be understated. Beneath the deck, responsibilities, romance interrupted, duties come first. And that is what I'm picking up, is that there has been some sense of interruption in this connection. And for some of you out there, Cancer, because I'm picking up multiple energies, but the basis is the same. There has been something that definitely has interrupted this connection. This potential has been interrupted by, for some of you, it could have been balancing work, family. I'm not seeing that as much as not enough communication and possibly some deceit. Okay, because this is the Seven of Swords here. Seven of Swords comes to sabotage a thing. In personal readings, or when people are just wanting to read for themselves, they just want to know what's going on, what they're attracting. When this comes up, we know that it's likely that you're either trying to have some strategy for yourself because you're trying to get to a goal and you want to really pull in strategy. It could also be imposter stuff where we tend to sabotage, but in relationship readings, it often feels like worry about deceit. Or in the past, there likely has been something that has caused you, Cancer, to feel like you are not able to completely trust the other person. You're not able to trust their words, and so you watch for the actions. The swords being the words and the running in a different direction being the action. So that is the overarching energy of the connection right now. There's distrust. Folks are, looking at each other sideways. And Cancer, I'm sensing that you're really looking at this other person like, I don't think I can trust you because some different things have come about. Also, what popped out is the Two of Wands. And to confirm that energy, I have the Six of Pentacles here. This feels like the relationship is either about to be in a standstill, has been in a standstill, but likely not communicating right now or limited communication. And it feels like it's because there wasn't enough give and take. Someone, the two of you, had to make a decision to slow down, to separate for a moment, because there was an imbalance in love, in the sharing of love here. The Five of Swords is out here as well. It feels like this relationship has been a battle. It has been a battle in its commitment, in its promise. It has been a battle in things actually growing, moving forward. For some of you, Cancer, it has something to do with the relationship with the children and the family, because the Empress is pregnant with something, with idea, with thought. But in relationships, possibly this representing mother, family, something about when it comes to the battle, maybe the children has had to be involved in this battle, making things more complicated. A lot of faith has been activated in this relationship to get through this battle. And there has been a desire for divine timing to take root and take hold. So maybe there has not been a whole lot of communication, trying to trust in the dark and hoping that in time, God, Source, Spirit will put hands on this and elevate this, as if, maybe things will just work out on their own. But the theme that I'm seeing here is that it has been a battle, tit for tat. Folks in the relationship feeling like they have to be right. So Cancer, it's likely that the person that you have been dealing with has had a hard time possibly letting things go and working through ego, possibly. And what I mean by that is, Cancer, if you want to address something that's happening in the relationship that could grow you all or push you to another level, or if you're trying to address something about the give and take in the relationship, you're not getting enough, they might come back with 50 more things that you've done wrong. So it's not like you can ever really go forward, because there's always this kind of weird, I'm just going to win this argument at all costs, even if I'm not rational in what I'm saying, as if it's more about being right than being right for the family or for the growth of the relationship. And so over time, that can make people in a relationship feel defeated, confidence defeated. It can remove the sense of faith that the relationship has potential, because you never have any leverage to have a stake in the conversation so that things can move forward or go forward. Defensiveness, winning at all costs, but this indicates a battle. So then I go on over to you. An overarching in your energy, just for you, Cancer, again, the Five of Swords at the bottom of your deck, and then beneath that, the Eight of Pentacles, working hard, trying your best, but again, it just feels like it's a never-ending battle. There's nothing in the connection that you're able to gain leverage on to have your values, your ideas honored in a way that makes it feel like it's a team. This is not a team card here. There's somebody who's possibly on the team, but still having their own interest here. But you are consistently trying to work to get to even ground, to get out of the battle. I asked God, angel, spirit guides about what is going on in your heart. So for those of you where you are absolutely not connected right now, you're not talking at all, you're separated, lovers apart, hearts apart, I am afraid of contacting you. And it could be because If it's always a battle, I never can say the right thing, my ideas and my feelings are never honored, then I don't even know where to start by contacting you. That could be that being why it's coming up. I feel you leaving me behind. For some of you, Cancer, it's that whatever this dynamic is, this give and take, not getting enough, you're feeling like someone's energy is moving away from you. Some of you are wondering if the person you've been dealing with is dealing with someone else, which leads me to this final one. It says, I left when I saw you with someone. Some of you are wondering if your person, Cancer, is dealing with someone else, if there's someone else in the energy because you're not feeling the love the same way that you used to while you're apart, or if during this time that you're apart, you're not sure if they're seeing someone else. But then some of you, you absolutely saw someone with someone else, or saw a text message, you saw an email, there was something that came about that let you know that there is someone in the fold. So because of that energy that you're working through, Cancer, you are kind of closed off to your intuition. You're not exactly clear about what's happening, with the 8 of Swords being here, feeling like you don't know where to go from here. You don't know how to make sense of this. A crowding of thoughts that make you feel kind of limited. Some of you, Cancer, you feel like even though things are hurtful, harmful, there might be some type of tie, spiritual tie with this person. You might be married to this person, but separated. It might be family involved. And so it's not just as simple to just walk away. So feeling blocked in, even though you really suspect that this person is sneaky, or, not doing their part to really be a team member in this relationship, and you're not really sure what the options are to get out of this. So your natural self, because Cancer, this is you, feels like you're kind of blocked off to yourself. You're kind of blocked off to your own intuitive power while you're working through this tough energy right now. The Sun in reverse, as well as the King of Swords. So this feels like, again, really driving the point is that the ability to have foresight, the ability to have the vitality to activate your thoughts is being removed from you right now. You're unclear. You're not able to see right now. And then there's this 2 of Cups. So deep inside of your heart, for some of you, you miss this person. You believe in this love. And you kind of wish that youthfulness that you all had when you were falling in love could be a part of this connection. Cancer, for some of you, you're thinking about reaching out lovingly. So if the energies are reversed, maybe you've been thinking about reaching out with a loving message to see if you can restore this connection. Cancer, if you are the person in this connection where you kind of work through some challenging energies, you've been working through some things emotionally in your mind, and this other person is kind of moving away from you, it appears right here for those of you, you are thinking about how to restore this connection, how to rebalance it, how to get you back on the same page, possibly after a hard argument or conversation that's happened here, being that the 5 of Swords is here twice and one time for you, right? So you're thinking about, what can I say? Is there a loving message that I can provide to work through this to get us back on the right track? Then I go over to your person. Underneath the Oracle deck is, I wonder if you are happy without me. This is what is in the heart of the person that you're dealing with. I remember every detail of the day. Again, switch the energy. This was the day where that hard conversation, that hard confrontation had to happen. Maybe when information became revealed, they remember every part of it, and it's probably replaying in their mind when they think of you. There's a sense of, we need to let each other go. And another card that's very interesting out here is, I'm starting to understand this connection, which to me relates to the card that represents the overarching energy. It says Spirit Soul Path. Again, some folks, some of you, or one of you, or both of you at this point in this relationship, with whatever this is and how this has been unfolding, you're starting to understand the whole purpose of this, what this is here to teach you, what this is here to grow you into. And likely for your person, Cancer, because of this hard point that you're in your connection, it's making the other person possibly realize where they could maneuver into relational maturity with you, where they can maneuver into having a lighter heart about this. But they're still also in their confusion too. You all are actually mirroring. I use the word mirroring here, but the cards are reflecting each other. You're feeling kind of closed off, confused about what's happening in this time apart for those of you who are, as well as they. They're doing their part to execute some temperance in this. But, you know, the love is still there with the Knight of Cups here. But as the Oracle card suggests, they do think about moving on. But this could be moving on mentally, having a new way of entering into the relationship. Or for those of you who are separated, it could be that they are anticipating to move on, and that is the action that they're wanting to take, but they are going back and forth. They're juggling that. There's a broken heart here with this other person about what this is. Whether they did a thing, or Cancer, you did a thing that hurt them, they're working that out and they're juggling it, but they are really closed off to love right now. They're taking their break from Cancer. This is Cancer right now. So they're kind of closed off from that and wanting some space, but there is a mindset shift that they are working through right now and wanting to take action using their mind and their self-trust, their spirit in a different way. My lovely Cancer, that is what I have for you. I want to tell you that I love you and I trust your decisions. And I trust the faith that you have in going after what it is that is best for you and your heart. I hope to see you in another Four Paths Healing Tarot message. If you have not subscribed and you like the vibe here and it feels like something you can get jiggy with, come on and subscribe. If you can't do all of that, you just needed a quick little read, I'm glad that you chose me, you popped in, and hopefully I get to see you next time. Take care. Bye.